her case, a guy that she was dealing with, this was her boyfriend, she was dealing with him. And um, it all actually started from a glass of tea. So she was drinking some tea, and as soon as she finished drinking this tea, she immediately started performing oral sex on him. So she said she doesn't know what happened. It's almost like something took over her. She doesn't even know why she did this. And by her doing this, of course, this is where it started. This was opened the door. So to find out he actually placed something, he put something in her tea, and this made her do this. Now, after drinking the tea and after her doing the oral sex, you know, everything just started kind of going haywire. She was feeling different things that was moving around in her body. She noticed that her energy was very low. Started having like a lot of nightmares. Um, Started feeling like depressed with anxiety, just feeling very paranoid to the point like she thought that she was gonna die, like thinking that she wasn't going to make it. Um, he was put in like
What the hell? Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm making food.
tracking devices on her car, cameras in the home, you know, of course, to watch her. She started losing weight. She lost like 40 pounds within a few months. So she was just dropping weight. She noticed that he was traveling to New Orleans a lot. And she said she felt like he was going there and it was attached to witchcraft somehow. So of course, you know, she prayed and Yeshua started speaking to her through dreams. So she had one dream and she saw a lady pouring gasoline in his mouth. And as he was swallowing the gasoline, flames were coming out of his eyes. She also started getting visions that he was a Satanist. So I started to see that he was a Freemason, he was a warlock, and he had actually put like a love spell on her. So this is something else that I see a lot. Now with these Freemasons, of course I've made videos about them before. Now most of them don't even know what they've signed up for, especially the newer ones that are not like very high up in it. But he was like 33rd degree, so he's pretty high up. And he said he told her that he was a shapeshifter.
I always got some
and that
noodles
he
on the
had
side.
something in him, or some type of gift that no one could take. So again, he was a warlock, and most of them that know, of course, they think that they have these powers and they can do whatever to get whatever they want to get. So she said she was asking him, are you doing something to me? Are you placing something on me, spells or curses or whatever? And she said he would just laugh and say, well, why would I do that? Just laugh in a joking manner. So again, Yeshua, the Most High God, continued to show her different things about him. Now, she said, of course, he wears like all of the Freemasons jewelry, and every time she's talking and asking him questions, he's constantly like laughing and saying, no, I'm not doing anything to you. Now why would I do that? So just like I said, making jokes about it. So she said she stayed up for like 72 hours. So there's like 3 days that she couldn't get any sleep. And she said when she couldn't get any sleep, she noticed that almost like it was a vision, but she started hearing things through the vision. So she started hearing like a full conversation that her boyfriend was having with someone, and he was saying a lot of demonic things. So after this vision that she had, she said God told her after he leaves the house that she needs to run, she needs to leave. So that's what she did. So once he left, she packed up and she left. And she left out of the house. She moved out of the home. Now, of course, she's feeling like she's not gonna make it. So I did a deliverance session with her, and as soon as we saw each other on Zoom, she immediately started purging. So I hadn't started praying or anything. Things were coming out of her as soon as she jumped on. So once I started to pray, of course, she started to cough, kind of started to vomit up. It looks like a white substance where the demons are being destroyed. So things started coming out of her body pretty rapidly. These things were moving and coming out. She was telling me how she was feeling like a pressure in her head. And also she said that he was replacing her vitamins with different pills. So he was just doing a lot of stuff to her. So, of course I was praying to push all of this stuff out of her. Now she has witchcraft spirits attached to her, marine spirits, the spirit of Jezebel, the spirit of Leviathan. And of course he placed a love spell on her. So I'll be traveling there to get, to help her. Yeshua will free her.
Nigga, you got the spirit.
This witchcraft,
You got
this
the
love
spirit
spell, all
of
the stuff will be
Leviathan
broken
on
and
you.
be removed. Everyone has.
Story time about how I did a love spell on my sneaky link, and my grandfather came back from the dead and cursed me out in a dream. Now, this is just for reenactment purposes. This is not the real spell. I'm not gonna put y'all onto that because don't ever do nothing stupid like that. Either way, I did it because I was dumb and I really wanted my sneaky link to be obsessed with me because he was fine at school and he had a big. But anyway, it's stupid. Don't do it. Double, double, toil and trouble for your word. nothing of it. In the dream, my whole family was at my grandfather's house, and we were outside kicking it up like old times. When all of a sudden, I turn around and I see my grandfather. I'm like, Papa. And he's just looking at me. And by now, he's dead. So I'm like, Papa, oh my God. Hugging. And then he's like, is this what you're focusing on? You're real stupid. Other things you need to be focusing on. And this is what you're doing? You crazy? You're stupid? And then, I'm not going to hold you. After he said all that, he ended up shooting up in the air and screaming, Militia! Militia! Now, to answer your question, did it work? To be quite honest, I think that my grandfather undid the spell after he cursed me out, and when he goes, Militia! I think it was over. I think he canceled it. However, I will say that it's been about 3 years since I did that, and that man is still, to this day, 10 tones down. And I don't even want him no more, so why is he here? I don't know. What I do know is that it's not against his will, because he's not obsessed with me, he's not crazy over me or anything. But he just always comes back all the time. So, was it the love spell, or was it the, oh, she wally wally, oh, she bang bang, she wally wally?
I want to talk about a time where somebody did a love spell on me. I done had a couple love spells put on me, but this time, it was so intense. People don't really talk about, like, what actually happens when you have a love spell on you, how you feel, and how do you know when the love spell is put on you, right? So, my ex had put a love spell on me, and she had, you know, a yellow, not a yellow, but a pink candle. She took my hair, put it in and called my name and her name in a candle. And she was saying that she was doing it because she wanted to make our connection, you know, solid and strong. At this time, I didn't know nothing about, like, love spells or, like, nothing like that. So I was just taking her word for it like that.
Right,
like,
you let her do it.
I'm doing whatever you want to do type, you know? Later down the road, when I got a reading, they informed that she put a love spell on me, right? So what made me actually get the reading was because how I was feeling. You know what I mean? Like, when you know yourself, you know, and my discernment is top tier. So I just knew I was just off. Like, I was thinking about this person 24/7. Like, the car they drove, I would see it all the time. I would have dreams every night of this person, and I'm not over-exaggerating. Every night, like clockwork. And I would wake up like, something not right. Like, I would call my sister, like, I'm thinking about this person too much. And, like, if you know me, you know, I'm not the obsessive type. Like, I'm just not that type. So, like, I just knew something was off. Like, it was just odd. Like, every second of the day, I'm thinking about you. I'm hearing your name. I'm seeing your car. It was just like, something was off. When you know, you know. So, I'm like, I gotta, like, find somebody to give me a reading because something's not right. And lo and behold, the reading